Hello everyone, this is Chitra from Department of Computer Science and Engineering. Today I am going to give a seminar on the topic Bioengineered Muscles, a solution for muscular dystrophy. Introduction. Bioengineered muscles are artificial muscles grown in a lab using stem cells or other cells to replace or repair damaged muscles in the body, especially for people with disease like muscular dystrophy. Muscular dystrophy (MD) encompasses a group of genetic disorders that result in progressive muscles weakness and degeneration. Despite extensive research, there is no definite cure for this. What is muscular dystrophy? Muscular dystrophy involves mutations in genes responsible for muscle structure and function, particularly those that encode dystrophin, a protein critical for muscle fiber integrity. There are some common types include Duchenne muscular dystrophy (DMD), most severe, typically affects boys. Baker muscle dystrophy (BMD), most severe, typically affects girls. Myotonic dystrophy, it affects both boys and girls and aged person. Symptoms range from mild weakness to complete loss of mobility, often with cardiac and respiratory complications. The promise of bioengineered muscles. Bioengineered muscle tissue refers to lab grown muscles constructed from stem cells or genetically modified cells. These tissues are designed to mimic natural muscles in both structure and function. They, ha- they have many severe several rules functional replacement, replacing or repairing damaged muscles, diseasing modeling, studying MD, progression and testing drugs, gene therapy delivery, hosting corrected genes in healthy tissues. There are some key techniques in bioengineering muscles for MD. Stem cell therapy uses induced pluripotent stem cells (iPSCs) derived from the patient can be genetically corrected and then differentiated into muscle cells. Second one, scaffold based tissue engineering uses biodegradable scaffolds to guide the growth of muscle fibers, provides the structure and alignment needed for muscle contraction. Third one is 3D bioprinting. Prints layers of muscle, cells, and biomaterials to create realistic tissue. Allows customization to patient specific anatomy. If 3D bioprinting make complications, it will not allow the muscle cells and biomaterial to create realistic tissue. CASG9 gene editing. It edits the faulty genes like dystrophin in DMD, potentially allows permanent correction before cells are used in therapy. There are some challenges and current limitations. There are integration, ensuring the bioengineered muscles connects properly to nervous and blood vessels. Immune rejection, avoiding the immune response even from corrected patient-derived cells. Scaling, creating muscles large and strong enough for real-world applications. Regularity hurdles, long path from lab to clinical use due to safety requirements. There are some future prospects. Researchers are moving closer to clinical trials with animal models showing successful muscle regeneration and functional restoration. This combination of bioengineering, gene therapy, and personalized medicine could offer real hope of MD patients in the next decade. There are some advantages of bioengineered muscles. Potential to restore muscle function can replace or repair damaged muscle tissue, improving the mobility and quality of life. Personalized treatment. Patient specific stem cell reduce the risk of immune rejection, supports gene therapy. Genetically corrected cells can be incorporated into the bioengineered tissue, offering a combined therapeutic effect. Fourth one is disease modeling and drug testing. Lab grown muscles mimic real tissue, allowing better research and testing environments for MD. Reduced dependency on donor tissue eliminates the need for humans donors or cadaver muscles, which are limited and may carry risk. Long-term solution. If successful, it could provide a one-time or long-lasting treatment instead of lifelong medication. There are some disadvantages also. Complexity of integration. Attaching lab grown muscle to blood vessels and nerves in the body is technically challenging. It may complex to the doctor to study and re-put the muscles to the blood vessels is complicated. High cost and accessibility. The technological expense and not yet widely available, limiting access to wealthier healthcare system or research trials. Third one is limited muscle size and strength currently. Engineering muscles may not yet match the strength or scale of natural muscles needed for fully body use. There is some limiting muscle size and strength because there are some of the medical engineering grow smaller than the muscle that they needed the patient. Ethical and regularity challenges. Stem cell sourcing, genetic editing, and safety testing raise ethical and legal questions. Immunoresponse risk, even autologous self or self-revived cells can sometimes trigger immunoreaction, especially if gene edited. Still in experimental stages, most successes are in animal models. Human trials are limited and ongoing, so real world effectiveness is not yet fully proven. There is some conclusion. While bioengineered muscles are not yet a mainstream treatment for muscular dystrophy, they represent a highly promising frontier. By replacing this tissue with lab grown functional muscle muscles, this technology could eventually transform the lives of individuals living with MD, offering renewed strength and mobility. There is no definite cure about this problem, but ensure that the future engineers they could find some solution for this. They have on research on this. Thank you.